What's goody, what's poppin', YouTube? It's your boy, Who's Mans. You already know what time it is. Getting into another labbing session, actually. And I'm going to show you guys how to lab, why it's important, especially in this Madden here. And this could help you on defense, too, especially when you understand what's, the weaknesses of certain things are, the strengths of certain things. If you are new, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you'll never miss an upload. Go ahead, hit that like button. Let me know y'all like the videos. I'm going to let this intro play, and we about to get into it. I ain't hold up, I'm breaking ankles like some old tops. My rhyme steady going, please don't ask me if the flow stop. Deep in the pocket like the roof on a drop top. 101 Dalmatians, the way your boy drop dots. Man, hold up, I got you diving when I'm juking. The clip's so sick, like the smell from when you're pooping. I ain't get down and click the sub button and hit the bell, cause I got a lot more of it. Yeah, who's mains? Terrence House head, who's mains? Batman, Bruce Wayne. Alright, so first off, I'm gonna lab in a random formation I don't really use too often, which I think I want to just try to use more. We're in the Arizona Cardinals playbook, using wing slide offset. Probably not gonna see this much online, but hey, it is what it is. I love this play. I used it a lot last year, and I did really well with it. I'm gonna show you guys how I lab. So usually, first off, I pick random defense, and I'm doing this in all Madden, but I would set my audibles up like I would in game, and I like to pick stuff that'll attack different things. So mesh usually is my man beater. It's also my cover 2 beater, I like to call it on. And it's actually good. I feel like it's just good all around. It's good against cover 3, cover 2, cover 1. It's good against a lot. It's not. Sometimes it's not gonna pick you up a lot of yards, but you will get a completion off this. Next thing that I really like to practice is making reads and pre and post snap reads. So for this, I see single high. Single high usually with Madden players is going to be cover 1 man or cover 3. One quick way you can figure it out if you don't know, flip the play. You see that the corner on Marlon Humphrey didn't run to the other side. He just kind of, stayed down. So since I know I've used one kind of thing, and then my second was making that audible, I know I can't do too much anymore after that. All I can do is hot route. I have an idea that this is cover 3 since it's single high. It may not be, but I have a feeling it's cover 3. And then I'll do my play accordingly. Now you can, if you want to get further down the field, this is like 4 verts is a killer of cover 3 because the seams are the weakness of cover 3. And then also the flats, the immediate flat. Now if they're playing hard flats, then sending this out route is going to be a little difficult. But if they don't play hard flats often, and they just kind of leave it stock like that, or they'll put the 30-yard cloud flats out there, you can run this out route, and that's also going to be an easy completion against cover 3. Reason being is the corner over top of Davante Adams is going to be playing a deep third, and then the flat defender over Keelan Cole is going to take him up the field just a little bit, especially if he's in the normal or if he's in the 30-yard flat route or the 30-yard flat zone. Whatchamajigs these people be doing these days. He's going to carry straight back 30 yards, so nobody's in the flats. So you can look, boom. They made Davante Adams drop the ball. That's crazy. Anyway, that's a quick, even if they decided to send a blitz, which they didn't. Actually, looks like they did. I don't know what kind of blitz that was, but they sent a blitz. It looks like cover 3. The reason I know it's cover 3 is actually it is cover 3. So this safety's in a deep third. Marlowe's in a deep third. This player's in the deep third, and you can tell he's playing to the flats because he's on the outside. But like I said, he's carrying him. He's going to carry him to the outside. So I throw this outside here. That's an easy 5-yard completion or more. But for some reason, they made Davante Adams drop the ball. Another thing that you're going to see is too high. Too high, there's more chance. I mean, there's a lot more that it can be in cover or too high. But once again, usually you're going to see cover two man, Tampa 2, cover 4. You got to know the weaknesses of each one of those. So, cover 2 man, your slants, your zigs, double move routes, mesh. Another one is really good against man. Those are good against man. Cover 2 or Tampa 2. The deep outside is going to be a big weakness, and the deep middle is going to be a weakness. So when you're looking at that, you got to see, are they shading outside? Because if they're shading outside, then that deep outside is going to be a little harder to hit. If they're shading up, you hit the immediate flat. So what a lot of people like to do against Tampa 2 at cover 3 is to do floods. Now you can do a flood like so, right? You're just like, okay, well, this could be Tampa 2. I don't know. You do something like this, and now you have a flood. You're attacking 3 levels, and there's only 2 people on that outside. So you want to run it like so. So this is, and I picked the wrong play, or I picked the wrong receiver. What I meant to do, you're gonna see what I mean. I meant to hit Waller. So we're gonna look at Waller here, and we're gonna look at this. So what I mean by this is, what you can do is aim it a little further outside and down. But you see here, you got the flat, which you could take immediately. You're not going to get many yards because he's playing the flat. And if if they're putting the 30-yard flat, the 30-yard flat routes, throw it to this dude all day because he's going to pick up a lot of yards. If he's 30 yards downfield, he's way up here right now. He's way up here. He's not getting to these flats in time. You could be able to pick up that first down. But you're seeing there's 2 people on this side of this, on the sideline, and there's 3 receivers. You have this clear out bringing the safety back, right? Because he is the immediate threat. You can throw this to Darren Waller. Boom. Once again, too high. And that's just like, okay, well, they have a history of calling zone. Let me send a flat route out to here. And maybe because you have Darren Waller and you want to put him on a better corner route. I know they said the corner routes aren't going to be as good. Now, he did run with him. So I'm like, okay, this is something new here. So he's running with him like that. Let me actually motion him right back to the left side of the field like this. And what I'm going to do is put him on a zig, put Devontae Adams on a slant. Or if you know that outside receiver is a lot faster and has amazing release, you can put him on a streak, an outside release streak. Something I like doing is just something like this. And you'll see here, boom. You see these zig routes, man, amazing. And I even had play action in there. So we're gonna look at this instant replay, and I just want to look at the entire field. So I'm like, cover, it's too high. It could be man, just by some of the adjustments I make. I do this. They did send a blitz, so if they got 5 people rushing, I do that. Boom. I sit in the pocket. I just want to be cautious about stuff. You see Darren Waller blew this linebacker out the water. I could have thrown it to Darren Waller, and this is Marlon Humphrey, and I burned him for 17 yards right there. And I sent this clear out. Now, I could have put Waller on a corner, which, if a linebacker is going to be on your best, if he's going to be on your best, tight end like that, put him on a corner. So I'm like, okay, this could be cover 4 since they're backed off so far. On the outside, it could also be cover 2. I don't know. The flats usually are susceptible in cover 4. So we're going to run mesh. I'll look at my running back. I should have thrown it to the tight end. But yeah, so I'm looking here. You see they bump, which is why I love mesh so much. Cover 4, they're going to match. I love mesh so much for this reason. He bumps into him and creates separation. Honestly, I should have thrown it to the tight end, and I would have had a much better success right there. Stuff like this, I mean, you're not really going to see it like this too much, too often. You see this, you see that single high and the guy come down in the box like that, it's going to be cover 3 all day. It's a cover 3 blitz. To make this easier on yourself, you can do something like that. If you want, block your running back if you think you need to. Boom. And there you go. And the reason why I knew it was a cover 3 is when you start labbing, you'll understand, like, okay, you might play against a guy who's coming out and running stock plays. You may have a guy who runs cover 3 but then decides to bring somebody in the box and tries to blitz, and you'll figure these things out. So it's like, okay, cool. Well, I know that if I need immediately get the ball out, I have my out route. Boom. I have this out route right here, because that corner's not getting over there in time to pick this ball off. But I've also done the measures to move my running back in the spot where I think that the blitz is coming in. If he's on that left side or in that right side, I don't think he's going to come over and pick this blitz up. But because he was, you see, I move over to the right just a little bit, throw it right in the seams. You see all that space right there. But you also see the space on the outside. I could have just as easily had Waller run to the outside as well. So once again, I'm like, I don't know if this is man or not. If you don't want to flip the play, you can do something like this. He runs over to that side of the field. I'm going to bring him right back. And we going to set up a man beater for this cover 1 zone. Like so. And then maybe put him on the flat, like that. Just for the linebackers. I'm just throwing stuff at this point, but because I just want to show you guys in the instant replay. So boom, bang. I had Devontae Adams on that slant. If I'm actually trying to make these reads, Devontae Adams on the slant. Boom. You see he had outside leverage, so if I see that he has outside leverage, he's staying out there, I'm not going to take that. But boom, you have the slant. You're attacking all different sides of the field. This immediately looks like a blitz, like a cover 0 blitz. One thing that you could do is set something up. Boom. This is another way to run that stick play. It's probably not as good, but hey, it's going to do what it's going to do. And you got him. I just possession caught that, but you got to have ways to get the ball out quick. Cover 0, everybody is accounted for. The rest are blitzing. You see I have an extra guy on this outside that's going to blitz. These slants, always open. I know this though looks really scary, but I have the underneath. I throw this at 6 o'clock so I can come in and catch that. He's too far away from the ball. The reason I like throwing to this backside slant is usually there's a user that'll come in, or come down. This guy maybe he'll come down, bump the line to hurry up and get an extra person in there, and then step back. So if you try to throw this slant here, you can pick it off. You throw this backside, he's too far away, and you can still pick that up. Now, the nice thing about this too is, if you notice, this guy likes to come down and not guard the running back. If this cover 0 and he's over here lollygagging over here the whole time, you know what I mean? If he's lollygagging over here, throw it to your running back. But anyway, that's going to be it, man. This is just going to make it a lot easier for you to lab, because you don't have to do this with the playbook I'm using right now. I mean, you can do this with literally any playbook, as long as you understand the weaknesses of each defense You can do this with any playbook, and you can do it with dang near any formation. Some formations you just, with how Madden is, they'll make it a little weird. You know, some of the routes don't run the right way, um, stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, apply this, man. And the same goes for running. You know what I mean? Like, don't try to run outside if they got the lines spread out because they're trying to stop the outside run. But anyway, just a quick little vid like that. After this, I'm not going to be doing any more vids like this. I'll be using gameplay from games that I've lost. I already got one game that I want to use. Pretty sure it's a Bengals game. I had a Bears game. I've only lost twice so far. I've had a Bears game that I lost where it was just like I was just making stupid decisions. But, you know, looking back, I'm like, man, I could have actually done a lot better if I just made pre and post snap reads and not just make predetermined reads. But anyway, if y'all do enjoy this, hit the like button. If you're new, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so y'all never miss an upload because I'm going to be coming out with more stuff. The goal is 400 subscribers this year, but I'm not going to worry about it because I'm a GITG, give it to God. That's the GITG gang, bro. So go ahead, subscribe, join the gang. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Peace.